And then how different teams can leverage Slack. As Vijay was talking about earlier, that we're going to talk about that in next upcoming slides, that in any organization, of course, there are different teams, right?
Yeah.
Admin team, operational team, engineering team, HR team, IT team. So how Slack can be of use for different teams, because every team will have its own use case and will have its own want and needs of using Slack. So how it can help different teams.
Yeah. So if I talk about operational team, so operational team can reduce manual work and streamline their workforce, streamline their processes with workflow builders, as we saw earlier. That is something which would be possible. They would be able to instantly retrieve data from different sources within single platform itself only, which would give them the agility that they are needing. They would be able to deploy AI agents that actually reduce the time of their team, and it actually helps them do better decision making and do quality collaboration within the teams itself only. And with the capability of being able to search, being able to have all the files within single place, it actually helps them run their processes, run their day-to-day tasks more effectively.
Correct.
Next, we have engineering team. So, engineering team, it would empower them to have faster decision making and great project tracking as well. Not only the project tracking that I showed you, but we can also integrate project tracking from the level of Asana, Jira, GitHub, and your CI/CD pipelines as well within Slack itself only. How? Just imagine, you have a new ticket which has been assigned to you, or which has moved from a status particular status to a particular high severity or high priority status. It will be notified on Slack itself only, and then you can start looking into it more proactively. Instead of going maybe a day later, maybe 2 hours later, you're notified right there on Slack itself only, on your communication channel. Or let's say you are seeing a CI/CD pipeline has filled, which you had ran when you pushed something to GitHub and it was running, but it has failed. Now that information has also been routed to Slack itself only. So just imagine how faster it would be to run your processes, to run your things that you are managing on Slack itself only. So that is all possible. You are able to quickly identify the solutions and discussions because the search capability that I talked about, and AI in search as well. All that is also possible with us. Then we have the AI agents that allows us to automate certain tasks, that allows us to speed things up. Then we have sales team where we can do certain things. Okay, for sales team, I just showed you how a service team can utilize how they can utilize Slack. Similarly, a sales team can also utilize Slack itself only from their single platform itself only. They would be notified, here are the today's leads which are hot and which you are assigned to. So for different users, a different message is coming. Let's say there are 7 people. 7 people are receiving 7 different messages within the channel itself only. So the manager knows which leads are assigned to which particular member and what's their status, and they can simply ask certain queries over there itself only. So that is possible. Not only that, we are able to summarize conversations as well. So with Agentforce and AI in Slack as well, we have the capability to summarize the threads, summarize the conversation itself only, which would actually help them take decisions much faster and better. Let's say they have a call maybe at 11 in the morning and they are logging in at 9. The AI will provide them a summary. This is the particular customer that you are meeting today, and these were their asks from the previous time, and they can prepare accordingly. So things like that can actually help sales team do sales process much faster, and it actually improves the quality that they have within their sales cycle and the level of confidence, level of trust that they are able to imbibe into the customer itself only. So that is possible. Then they can automate various tasks and all of that. That is also available over there. Then we have marketing team. With marketing team, they can utilize Slack to have the data flowing from different platforms into single place itself only. So they don't have to go how my ads are performing, how my journey is performing, what my next goal is, what our next target date is. All of that information is flowing into single channel. Say they simply have to open it, in their stand-up meetings, and they have all of that information in just single platform itself only. Even if they do not have it, they can utilize slash commands that I showed you in my first demo, where they ran slash AI, summary itself only, or maybe they can, simply utilize Agent Force, which is gathering the data from different sources and empowering them to make quick decisions to do certain things faster. So this is how marketing team can actually, take decisions faster. And they also have the capability to streamline their campaign execution, increase cross-team collaborations as well, track engagement, schedule market updates as well if certain events are happening which needs the entire team attention. So they can have some workflows, have some scenarios where whenever certain thing happened, workflow ran, it actually posted the message onto the Slack itself only, and they are notified about it. So that is also possible.
Great.
Then we have HR team. The HR team also can leverage Slack very effectively. So whenever there is a new hiring, they can utilize Slack to coordinate between the teams, coordinate between the new member, between the teams. They can have a dedicated, I would say, onboarding process that they can configure with Canvas and List, and they can simply start utilizing it. Not only that, for one of our customers, we actually implemented Agent Force, Agent, and Slack using their HR capabilities agent that we had created. So the HR agent was, plugged into Slack, so that their HR does not need to provide the answers. The people were simply asking the questions to the agent. Agent was grounded with the data from the organization itself only, from the policies, from the regulations, from the knowledge articles that they have, and they were able to simply utilize it. And the agent was answering all of their queries, so it deflected 90% of the issues that was typically raised to HR, and the agent was handling those. So that is also possible. And similar way, we also handled for the sales team as well. And I showed you just how it can be working, how it can help the service agents as well. So things like that we can configure. So the possibility becomes endless.
Correct.
With AI in Slack itself only, with Agent Force from Salesforce, and with the capability of doing custom on top of Slack, you can run your entire business from Slack itself only. Slack will become the operating system for your business. This is how it is for us as well, and this is how it is for a lot of our customers as well. So how this will, this is how it will, empower you to run your business better and more efficiently.
And other than these, if you have any other team in your organization which you're confused or want to know that how Slack can help that particular team utilize the capability, you can let us know in the comment section. We'll try to answer you that how that particular team can take advantage or can be benefited by Slack. All right. So next up would be how industry giants are already leveraging Slack.